Very happy to be here. I love doing stand-up, I love performing, but if I'm being honest, this is not the plan I had for my life. I went to college where I was a sociology major with separate concentrations in creative writing and philosophy. So obviously my plan was to sell weed. That is what those degrees are good for. And I sold weed for years, and I stopped because I was scared of getting caught. Because this was the early 2000s, before it was legal anywhere. The big news story was the NSA and the feds wiretapping cell phones, and I was selling primarily to white girls in college. And no one cares less about being discreet with illegal activity than white girls in college. I had one girl call up my phone and leave a message, just on my voicemail. Like, hey, Noah, it's Kimberly. Heard you were selling weed now. I was talking to Doug. He said you had good stuff at good prices, so call me back so I can buy some weed. Bye. Like, damn, all the things that take me out the game. Kimberly? The Wire would have been a way shorter series if there were more white people in Baltimore. Just saying. Kimberly would have got Stringer Bell by episode 2. Politics of identity are tricky, though. I know that. I personally identify as a Jewish man, and I support anyone's right to believe or not believe whatever they want, but I will say this. I don't think enough people think about Jesus from the Jewish perspective. This is gonna go great. Just hear me out, stay with me. Jews already had a God they really liked when one day Jesus came around claiming to be God. Imagine spending your entire life working at a company for a boss you really liked when one day the boss's son came in claiming to be your new boss. And we were like, no, you're not. We have a boss. We like the boss. You're not the boss. And he's like, I'm the boss. We're like, no, you're not. We have a boss. We like the boss. You're not the boss. And he's like, I'm the boss. We're like, no, you're not. And he's like, oh, yeah, watch this. Then he goes and fixes the printer. Brings back enough coffee and donuts from the break room for the entire office. And all of a sudden, some of the young employees are looking around like, maybe he is the new boss. So the old employees, they get nervous, and they go and tell HR, the Romans. And they don't want him to get fired. They just want it written up on his file. They just want someone to take notice of the fact that he's causing trouble in the break room. But HR fires him. HR fires him. But everyone blames the employees. So then he goes and starts his own new company and offers everyone free health care, and all you have to do to get hired is acknowledge that he's the new boss and he got fired for your mistakes. Thank you. Listen, even if you don't like the joke, you have to admit that the analogy is perfect. I like to speak in terms of analogies because I think that it makes material more relatable. That's something that I actually learned as an elementary school teacher. Yes, it is correct. When I stopped selling weed, I transitioned naturally into teaching 4th grade. And one thing that I noticed as a 4th grade teacher is that in America, we expect children to know things about the English language that most adults don't even know. Like, is there anyone in here that can name the 4 sentence types? You see that? Room full of intelligent adults. No one in here can tell me what 9 and 10-year-olds across the country will be tested on. The 4 sentence types: declarative, imperative, exclamatory, interrogative. Declarative, make a statement. Imperative, give an order. Exclamatory, show emotion. Interrogative, ask a question. Now, I understand you cannot teach children's material to a room full of adults using children's examples, so I'll now teach you the 4 sentence types having a very adult conversation. Declarative, make a statement. I am pregnant. Imperative, give an order. Get rid of that baby. Exclamatory, show emotion. You said you'd pull out. Interrogative, ask a question. Why would you listen to me? You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much.